Good morning. Today's topic is germplasm conservation. Germplasm refers to the sum total of genes present in an individual. Plant germplasm is normally used by plant breeders to develop new cultivars. They used to store seeds, leaf, stem, pollen, etc. as a source to grow plants. All these methods are known as in vivo germplasm conservation, or we can grow the different variety of plants in the field and we can conserve them. That will also comes under in vivo germplasm conservation. Another important technique of germplasm conservation in vitro is using the cultured cells. So the germplasm conservation through conventional methods has several limitations, such as the short life, again seed dormancy, another problem, seed-borne diseases. Moreover, propagation of seeds or storing of seeds requires high labor. When you go for biotechnological approach, the conservation of plant germplasm can surpass many of these problems. So how do we do biotechnologically is by using cryopreservation, or we can say it is freeze storage. Here the tissues, all the axillary buds, meristems, embryo, etc., they are kept under minus 196 degrees Celsius, that is in liquid nitrogen. It can be stored for indefinite time, but we need to add some cryoprotectants. Why we add cryoprotectants? Protectants helps the cytoplasm to not get destroyed by forming ice crystals. The cryoprotectants such as dimethyl sulfoxide, DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide, glycerol, mannitol, proline. These substances are added to the plant tissue and they are kept in the liquid nitrogen. Cold storage, short or mid-term storage. We can't keep it for indefinite period. The storage is between 4 degrees Celsius to 15 degrees Celsius. Okay, here the growth is slow. The nutrient medium will be consumed less. Okay, sometimes we can add some growth retardants along with the medium, such as abscisic acid, to minimize the growth. Can have all these benefits and they can be stored for indefinite period. Thank you.